everyone. I hope you are having a very blessed day. This story is just very, very sad. I decided not to share any photos of the victim in this case because it's a baby and it's just so heartbreaking. This is coming out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. This tragic incident occurred on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship docked in San Juan, Puerto Rico. According to reports, an Indiana family was set to sail on Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas cruise, which is an 8-day cruise initially scheduled to make stops in St. Martin, St. Kitts, Antigua, St. Lucia, and Barbados. Reports state prior to the cruise's departure, an 18-month-old Indiana girl was playing with her grandfather in a dining hall on deck 11, where the dining area has large windows and one pane was open. The grandfather sat the girl in the window and lost his balance, and the girl fell to her death. It's sadly been reported that the young girl died on impact. The family is disputing claims that the child fell out of her grandfather's arms after he held her out of the window. The ship was scheduled to depart at 8:30 p.m. on Sunday, July 7th. The incident occurred at 5 p.m. The girl's body was taken to a forensic unit in San Juan. Local police are still investigating the incident. Initial reports state that the grandfather admitted to police that he lost grip of his granddaughter while he was holding her outside a window. Witnesses allegedly came forward stating that the grandfather was swinging the baby in and out of the window before she fell. Another report states that a cruise line employee allegedly stated that the grandfather sat the girl in the window and lost his balance before the girl fell. Some reports state they were in a dining hall, while other reports state they were in a play area of the children's water park on the cruise ship. The girl had traveled to San Juan from the States with her parents, siblings, and 4 grandparents. The family already has an attorney. They are claiming that they want to put an end to the false reports being released about what happened. But from what I gather, the family is already dealing with the tragic loss of this beautiful baby girl. Based on reports, the grandfather faces criminal charges if he is found at fault for the child's death. So in my opinion, this is only my opinion, the family scrambled to hire an attorney to avoid losing another beloved family member in this case. The family's attorney made statements to various news outlets, and even his statements appear inconsistent. The family's attorney, Michael Winkleman, is quoted saying to news outlets, I do think that there is going to be blame and significant blame on the cruise line. Winkleman then goes on to say that the toddler loved glass and windows, seeing through to the other side, and her grandfather had placed her on a ledge by a glass wall, but had no idea one window within the wall was open. Winkleman questions, why in the world would you leave a window open in an entire glass wall full of windows in a kid's area? Why would you have that kind of danger without any warning, without any sign, without any notice? Another news source reports the family attorney explaining the incident. Essentially, her grandfather lifts her up and puts her on a railing, and where he thinks that there is glass there, because it's clear, but it turns out that there was no glass there. She goes to bang on the glass like she would have at one of her brother's hockey games, and the next thing you know, she's gone. Winkleman said he will do everything he can to hold the cruise line accountable for what appears to be negligence. Royal Caribbean Cruises said in a statement Monday that it does not plan to comment further on the incident out of respect for the family's privacy. They put out a statement saying they are deeply saddened by the tragic incident and their hearts go out to the family. It's been reported that the toddler's father is a police officer in South Bend, Indiana. Prior to the child's tragic death, a Carnival Victory crew member was seen falling overboard about 30 miles northwest of Cuba. According to reports, the U.S. Coast Guard searched for the 37-year-old man but failed to find him after more than 45 hours. The search was subsequently suspended. So, guys, I've been on the Freedom of the Seas with that same itinerary. We had an amazing time with no issues. I'm going to post a photo of my husband in a dining hall, and as you can see in the photos, the windows are tinted, so if a window is open, you will see that it is open. The inconsistencies being presented in this story is puzzling, and I just hope investigators get to the truth. And I know a lot of the times people do like absurd things with children. You know, you see a lot of dads who throw babies up in the air and catch the baby. I just hate seeing that because accidents happen. So, you know, I understand that things are done in innocence, things are done playfully, but some of these innocent, playful acts can end in tragedy. Children are not toys, they are people, they are living beings. And we really have to be careful how we handle our babies. I saw a meme about when you leave your child in a car, in order to remember that your child is in a back seat, put something important in the back seat of your car so that you won't leave your child in the back of the car. I mean, what's more important than your child? So you're telling me in order for me to remember my child, I have to put my purse, let's say, in the back seat of the car so that I can remember my child? I mean, people are leaving their children in the back seat of hot cars to cook. What in the world is going on? I just really feel like there's something where children are not as valued as they should be. Children are easily neglected. And I feel like people sympathize in so many ways when these mistakes happen. But it's like, what really is interesting about this entire story is that the attorney's going so hard against the cruise ship. And I agree. I definitely think that the cruise ship shouldn't have windows open. I did witness something like that on Carnival Glory. No one was injured, but they did have a window wide open. And I thought to myself, wow, that's strange. You know, the window's wide open. No one's really standing around. There was a window there and it was wide open and it was absolutely beautiful. You could clearly see that the window was open, clearly, but the ship was in motion. In my case, on the ship that I was on, the ship was in motion, so you could feel the breeze coming through. So I agree that the ship, like, that's very dangerous to have a window like that wide open where children are running around. But I also feel like it's parents, it's adults' duty to supervise the children. You know, I just see so much stuff. I'm a helicopter mom. I'm a weirdo. I know some people are very free with their children. They want their children to experience life. They want kids to be kids, they say, and they allow their children to take chances and do free and fun stuff. And I get it, but I know so many dangerous things happen. I've seen stories about windows breaking loose. So even outside of putting a child on the ledge, I just naturally am a weirdo and I have that fear that, oh my gosh, what if the glass breaks and my child falls out? The fact that they're blaming the cruise line and going so hard with it kind of upsets me, because it's like, I think that, Grandpa, sorry, unfortunately, there was some negligence on his end, and the cruise ship definitely should have, better protected that window. They should have the window closed. They should have roped it off or had someone around to say, please do not put the child on the ledge. But the fact that they're like really trying to put all of this on the cruise line is really like, I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. Anyway, guys, share your thoughts in the comment section below. Hearts and prayers going out to the family who lost this beautiful baby girl. Safe travels, everyone. Your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Follow me on Instagram. Safe travels. Go over to shopmissmj.com, where you'll find everything from beach towels and sunglasses to plus-size swimwear. Perfect for your next island getaway. That's shopmissmj.com. If you are in the New York City area, definitely check out Island Soul and Sweets BX. There are so many amazing seafood dishes, including snow crab legs and lobster tail. You'll also find great soul food dishes and delicious sweets. That's Island Soul and Sweets BX. Bring the passion back into your bedroom by visiting RoxyAfterDark.com.